Welcome to Gulfshore Playhouse. We are so excited about our brand new Baker Theater and Education Center, opened only this season. And if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, I'm going to show you around. Right outside here, you see our beautiful Negley Plaza and our beautiful gardens. They're open all day and free to the public. You're welcome to come here, enjoy, read a book, enjoy your lunch. And now I'm excited to show you around. So let's go inside. Welcome to the Aken Grand Lobby. At the far end, you can see our beautiful escalier, 16,000 pounds. That staircase was brought in one piece, and all of the beautification was added later. Our gorgeous donor wall with portraits of Patty and Jay Baker and Steve and Jane Aken, right across from our concierge desk, where we can serve you all day with great customer service. Our lobby is open all day, every day, from 10 to 5. You can come in and enjoy the air conditioning, the beautiful music, the wonderful terrazzo floors and wood paneling. You can even enjoy a drink over at our Art Deco bar. Right around the corner from our beautiful Weiss lobby bar is the Struthers Studio Theater. Now, you see it here today in complete work mode. We are breaking down the Lehman trilogy and we're putting up Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill. This is an incredibly flexible space. We love the fact that we did our first show of the season in the round. The Lehman trilogy was done with seats on 3 sides, and now for Lady Day, we're turning it into a jazz club. It's gonna have cabaret tables and a bar right here in the room. And this space is also about 50 feet by 50 feet. So that means we can clear it all out and you could have a conference or a meeting or a cocktail party in here for that matter. All of our spaces at Gulfshore Playhouse are available for rental in one way or another, depending on the schedule. So definitely reach out to us if you're interested in that. This is our Backstage. Welcome to Backstage. We've got audio shops and prop shops and costume shops back here. Dressing rooms, our green room, catering kitchen. Right now it's a little quiet, but a half an hour before the show starts, it's gonna be bustling back here. But most exciting, from Backstage, we can enter the actual back of the Moran Mainstage. And this is 107 feet wide by 47 feet deep. It's a Broadway-sized stage. And what's really cool is that Noises Off is a play that takes place both on the set of a play and then backstage on the set of the play. And so the whole set turns around. So we're gonna go see the back stage of the stage in Noises Off right now. We'll show you the main stage. They're in understudy rehearsals right now. For those of you that remember us in the Norris Center, we could certainly never have done a play like this with a front and a back and a turnaround and a 2-story high set. So we're very, very excited by all of the fly tower and all the ropes and line sets that we have and the ability to move scenery on and off. Each wing is 20 feet wide, and that's actually the size of the Norris Center stage. So you can see we've really scaled up in a very profound way. So here's a dressing room. This is a great example of a dressing room in action. So you can see we installed beautiful finishes even for the actors because we don't want them to have to come to a dire, cold place backstage. We wanted a warm and cozy place. And you can see that the costumes get wheeled in, the makeup is out and ready, and this is, like I said, a very bustling place a half hour before showtime. So this is our tiny costume shop, because we've actually just finished a 25,000 square foot production center over in East Naples that includes places to build all of our big sets, our drops, our paints, our props, and our costumes. So this costume shop is set up more like a wardrobe center. At the other end of the lobby is Struthers Hall, a wonderful event space that actually is our rehearsal space. So first and foremost, we rehearse in there, but whenever we're not, we've been delighted to welcome the community in for a wonderful, engaging event. But when this is not in rehearsal, this is also used as an event space. And this is a great space. We've had Captains for Clean Water, we've had Rotary, we've had the United Way of Collier County. We've had so many people in here having events here, and this is a great space with our catering kitchen behind. We've got everything you need to do a great rental opportunity here. At the top of the stairs is our Founders Lounge, a very special and plush VIP lounge that we have for our top donors, with 2 private bathrooms and a beautiful little French brasserie type of atmosphere. Remember that understudy rehearsal we heard going on when we were backstage? Well, you can actually see it live on this live feed video going into the Founders Lounge when we don't have the menu up on the screen. Welcome to our Education Wing. This is our Education Lounge, where you might find at any given time actors, musicians, board members, students of all ages coming through to enjoy our classrooms and our rehearsal rooms and to be further enriched and engaged. This is our cool wall mural that sort of starts here about how we create magnificent experiences and continues all the way down this hall, with also a bit of a photo retrospective that shows a lot of our major memories, like Groundbreaking, for example, but also shows pictures from not only our professional shows, but our student conservatory shows as well. So our Education Wing is full of rehearsal spaces and classrooms, both for our professional actors to rehearse in and for our students of all ages to come in. We do yoga in here and Zumba. We have paint and sip classes. We have lectures. And of course, our kids are rehearsing their wonderful productions all throughout the year. Right across from our boardroom is this exit to our terrace, where we have had paint and sip classes and receptions. Come check it out. And that's the balcony where I started Gulfshore Playhouse, in the back of my apartment, and used to stand on the balcony and visualize a theater coming right out of the ground, right across the street. Adjacent to the rooftop terrace is Herzog Hall, where we are also just finishing rehearsal for Lady Day. Like I told you in the Struthers studio where we were setting up for the Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill production, there was a stage with a piano and a singer, and there was going to be a bar in the room, and the seats, the rest of the room is where the audience will be, and so they're busily rehearsing that for the next couple weeks before we open. And now for the pièce de résistance, our beautiful Moran Mainstage. This theater was patterned after a Broadway house. So you'll see that it's got 3 sections and some boxes and a beautiful, what we call oculus, our ceiling piece. We felt that it was really important to include beautiful finishes, wooden chairs, gorgeous self-designed wallpaper, and beautiful carpeting to try to give people a little bit of the sense of the glamour of old. Like if you've been in a Broadway house and you remember how beautiful it is, that it feels similar to that here, in a much smaller way. Of course, this is a little jewel box of a theater that we wanted to maintain the intimacy in, because if you're too far away, it becomes disengaging, the actors are too tiny, and maybe you're even falling asleep. In this house, you're engaged, you can see the sweat on the brow, the tear in the eyes, and you're engaged all the way through, and every seat is a good seat. So we've got 3 rows up in the mezzanine that are stadium seating, and then this beautiful orchestra section as well. You'll notice we don't have an orchestra pit. We had to bring in 12 feet of dirt to raise the theater up because we're in a floodplain. And so right here is actually the lowest part of the theater, and below that would be some water. And most of the orchestra pits in Florida are flooded. We didn't want to engage in that. So there's a room up in the Education Wing where our orchestra plays live and is piped right in so you can hear it here. Even though the seating is a little bit of a jewel box sized theater, the stage is anything but. The stage is 107 feet wide by 41 feet deep, and it is the size, in some cases, an even bigger size than a Broadway house. So that means that we can partner with Broadway producers in bringing in a show before it's ever gone to New York, and then the producers will turn and bring it into Broadway, and you'll be able to say you saw it when you saw it here in Naples first.